Hello everyone, and welcome to my review of the new 2021 Slave One, or Boba Fett Starship, depending on how accurate you view the statement on the box. That's how I'm going to phrase that. But in this set, for $50, you get two minifigs plus this, if you count that as a minifigure, the Slave One, of course, and then you get this service cart. So now you get quite a bit for $50. Now, if you saw my shopping guide, I will also rephrase it here. You can get this set at Costco for $37 something, around there. So you can get it early on sale, unless you want to wait for like an actual sale somewhere else. Be my guest, but I'm just saying that right now. Now, the first thing in this set is this Gamorrean, frozen in carbonite. Now, it is a little bit difficult to see. It is really difficult to see. Okay, let me try. Put it there. Okay, maybe that's a little bit better. There you go. You can see. Very nice Gamorrean. Those are those green pig guards. Nothing on the back. That front is a sticker. And then you get this little vet piece. It's inconsistent with the other carbonite things, because those had this 1x2 tile, and also the printing on them was a bit different. So you can see there was a little bit of a red like thing, so that you could kind of control the carboniteness, if that is how you would like to say it. Now, the first and least exciting minifigure in this set is Mando. Now, he has the great torso, leg, and arm printing, along with back printing, as always. The very nice Beskar helm over here, which looks better than the regular version. Now, of course, you do get the black head. Nothing too special there. You do get a cape. Underneath, you can see that there's the other Beskar printing. Now, this minifigure isn't too special. You've probably seen him a few times because he come in quite a bit of sets. He's got his Beskar spear in this set, and I do believe he also has his rifle over there with the taser bit at the end. Now, you've seen him in a few sets. He's nothing too crazy. Now, you can probably see from the shadow that I'm recording this on my phone. But there you also have the new Boba Fett minifigure. Now, he's got arm printing, torso printing, leg printing, all new stuff. Now, his jetpack and helmet are the wrong color. They are supposed to be the dark green, as you can see, very lovely on the torso. However, as you can see, they didn't go ahead and make new molds. He does have this nice gun. It's pretty consistent that he does get this gun if it does focus. Uses this like a shotgun-esque gun with like lightsaber tip in black. He does come with the accessory pack, so he does get a rangefinder and then that visor. Now, he does get a head, and this very lovely, if the camera will focus. There we go. If you can kind of see that pretty good, let me get it more in the light. You can see lots of detail. You also get a little bit of a scar detail in the back. Nothing too crazy, but I think it's a great face print. You also do get some more of that lovely dark green on the back. You also can see his hood that he does also have, and then like a little bit of a belt, which goes around. Now, you can see that he's got his flame and rocket gauntlets on his side. Now, there's also this one, which I believe is like more of like mini missiles, but yeah, let me just put these minifigs to the side, and we can do the service cart quickly because it's not too much. You've got a ladder so that you can hold it up so that you can use it as a stand, as you've seen me do, but you can also put Boba Fett or Mando in this like front seat, have them control it. You also do have some lights, so you have a little bit of playability in that cart. Nothing too special, but I think it's very handy if you want to have a built-in display and a little bit of playability, so I think it's very nice. Now, moving on to the Slave One, you do have a spot for Boba Fett. So there you go, now with Boba Fett tugged in there nicely. Now, this does extend a little bit, so you are going to have to be a little bit careful, or at least a little bit more forceful when closing this. However, you do see that the rangefinder does have a little bit of an issue if it's stuck out. So you might want to bend it first. Now, I am having a little bit of issue with this. Now, I didn't normally have any issues when testing this out. However, I do think that if you do tug and pull at this a little bit too much, it will fall apart, as you saw right there. Now, I didn't see that as an initial thing. You've got these stud shooters on the side with a very nice design, as you can see. Got a lot of detail on both sides, just a bunch of details. For the slave one, you can see there's a little bit of damage on the bottom. You also do have the hinge that opens up so that you can put your Gamorrean guard, so you have some built-in storage in there. See, and that closes up very nicely. You can do it even if you have bigger fingers. Now, so you do get a lot of detail in this set. Also, like most slave ones, these move on the hinges at the end, depending on which position, which is very nice. Now, these blasters over at the front are not consistent with each other, so you can have one pointing up, one pointing down. They're a very nice design. They are a little bit loose sometimes, so you might have to be careful, but they're very nice. Now, you might see this middle cavity. Now, this is very difficult to get, and even mine is a little bit off, but you can get a very nice looking slave one, at least from a distance. It looks very nice if you ignore that little crease. But the front, when it's much closer together. Now, you are going to have to be very patient if you want to do it like this, or even better, but it does look especially good when you do have it like this, because otherwise you have that separation of the gray. And even this sticker doesn't look that great, because it doesn't have the full extension like this one. So that's to bear in mind with these stickers. Now, this middle one isn't a sticker, but you know, they're stickers. A little bit difficult. You do get a few stickers with this set, so it's nothing crazy. Now, the good thing about this slave one, because of its size, you can actually hold it in one hand if your hand is big enough. But let's say you're a smaller child, so you can put it down. You're gonna have to be a little bit careful, but you can hold out this small little handle. Now, it's not big, but it does the job. You can hold it. You're definitely gonna have enough space, and you can fly it around. You can swoosh it. You can have it fly. Now, and it doesn't get in the way, because if you try to land it, I'm being a little bit aggressive, it will tuck away. Now, I did tuck away it myself, but it will tuck away relatively well. And to get it out, it's not too difficult, but you also do get this engine detail on the back. There's not too much detail on the back, but that's to be expected. Also, this inverted plate right here, or tile, is used to hook up onto the stand cart so that you can get yourself some very nice landed action. Now, you can display it like this, of course. However, this might not be to your liking. You might want the upright position, which is where the cart becomes a splendid thing to have. Now, you might think, well, how's Boba Fett going to access the control panel that's over here? Because there is a control panel. So you would say, okay, let me put my Boba Fett like this. However, the problem with that, okay, is that it looks a little bit awkward like this. However, the good thing is, if you wanted to play with your Boba Fett's slave one like this, you perfectly can. You will have a little bit of more difficulty using the blasters. However, if you prefer this look, you can absolutely do that. So that's a neat thing. I wasn't too sure when I started originally, because I think I tested this once and it didn't really work. But there you go. That should cover everything that you can do with this set. Now, I didn't shoot these missiles, so if you want to see, look, they do bounce a lot, but like, you will probably lose those. So if you don't like those on display, you can always take them off. It does look a little bit empty without them, but you should be fine. Depending on your preference, you should be fine. Okay, but I think that will cover it. So I hope you enjoyed, and see you next time. Bye. I can't believe I forgot this, but I forgot to show you the box. Now, the box is, this is set 75312, Boba Fett Starship, or Slave One, depending on how you look at it. This has 593 pieces, quite a bit. You got Mando and Boba Fett over here in the corner. Very nice background box. I did just knock over the Slave One, don't mind that. You get the nice box greebling. You also get Mando in the corner. Boba Fett over here is the featured figure. Now, on the back, you get a look at some of the features, like stud shooter, handle, rotating wings, and also the stand, along with the landing position of the Starship/Slave One. You can see there's the proper seating position. You can also see these two loading up the Gamorrean guard. Very lovely box art. You also, if you were wondering, you also do get the side box art. Very nice. It is missing a stud shooter over there, depending on how you look at it. Very nice. This is also the same size as the TIE Fighter. That one right there, same size box. If you're wondering about the dimensions of the box, if you have that box, you can compare it. Alright, but I think I've taken up enough of your time, so see you next time, and bye. For real this time.